Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video where today I'm a bit late for making this video, but I completely forgot from yesterday, but anyway, that doesn't matter. 74 years ago, on 29th of April, a very famous legend was born. That legend was Dale Earnhardt. Now, if you don't know who Dale Earnhardt is a NASCAR racer who raced with the number 3 car. He drove a Chevrolet Corvette, and he was racing in Daytona 500 race, which is in Florida, and the Daytona 500 race he was on was hosted on May 18th, 2001, and he was racing, doing his thing. 500 laps later, he was on the final lap of the final corner when disaster struck. Unfortunately, he had a race accident with another race car driver, which ultimately ended in major tragedy. Now, when Dale Earnhardt crashed into Sterling Marlin and Ken Schrader before crashing into a wall at 160 miles an hour, after the light collision, it is believed that he immediately died from skull fracture. What type of skull fracture? Well, according to a recent study, it says on February 18th, 2001, Earnhardt died as a result of a basilar skull fracture sustained in a sudden lap. On February 18th, 2001, Earnhardt died as a result of a basilar skull fracture sustained in a sudden last lap crash during the Daytona 500. His death was regarded in the racing industry as being a crucial moment in improving in all aspects of car racing in safety, especially NASCAR. He was 49 years old when he passed away, not making it to his 50th birthday, and he was so close to winning. However, the race and the crash was nobody's fault. It was actually a term that the last lap belt had broken in Dale's car, which that could have prevented his death. Now, it's important to know that Dale Earnhardt was a huge, and I mean huge, NASCAR legend. However, on the date of his death, news spread rapidly worldwide, and media coverages from all over the world started calling that day Black Sunday. And during his time before his death, so from his peak popularity when he was in NASCAR to his death, NASCAR gave Dale the honorability to have that entire section of his fame, from the peak of his fame to the end of his fame, which led to his death, NASCAR named it the Dale Earnhardt era. Now, it's a tragic death, and he was taken from us far too soon. Like I said earlier in a video, I am truly sorry that I'm truly sorry that I'm truly sorry that I never actually managed to make a video on time because I was mostly mourning the fact that it was unfair that he died, in the sense, really, because he'd been through so many other similar crashes before and survived. But because that one last lap belt had broken, that ultimately led to his fate. Now, my condolences to anyone who is related to Dale Earnhardt. I highly doubt anyone who's related to Dale Earnhardt is watching my videos. That's never going to happen. Famous NASCAR legend is not going to listen and watch to a person who can't even keep their subscriber rate decent. I don't think I even have a subscriber rate. I just get like a few subscribers here and there. That's not even a rate. But anyway, just had to say it anyway. And God damn. It was unfair that we lost a legend on that day. And if you go there to this day, if you go there whenever you get the chance, on the outside of the track there is a memorial specifically dedicated to him. And it consists of pictures of him. It consists of also flowers, wreaths, and I'm pretty sure candles as well. And since the death of Dale Earnhardt, you may have noticed a huge major change in the style of the NASCAR vehicles. Now, of course, what good is a memorial video without having something like this to commemorate? I have his number 3. I have his number 3 racing number, his signature, and the quote, "Raise hell, praise Dale." It is really unfair that we had to have such a legend taken away. Beloved father, beloved son, and beloved husband and friend of many. Though we'd lost him too soon, though he's lost him too soon, he's no longer in pain. And for the sake of all of my American viewers out there, viewers from America, not people who watch my channel, and for all the American viewers from America who watch my videos out there, because I know that a lot of you are going to be religious, I'm going to say it just so you can probably feel like this is so on and so forth. Rest in peace, Dale Earnhardt. You may now fly forever in heaven's racetracks, flying under the number 3. Many crashes and turns may occur, but you will no longer be in pain. May forever the white light of heaven shine brightly down upon you. And for poor Dale, may he rest in peace. Amen. Now, not only was Dale an amazing racer, don't get me wrong, he was unbelievable. He was he had a nickname, the Intimidator. And the reason why he had this nickname is because just simply him racing next to you, or if you can see him behind you or in the mirrors, just simply any of those, just shows that his presence is strongly there. Now, me personally, I'm a huge believer of the paranormal. And I'm a believer that he's not necessarily going to haunt Daytona 500, but he's most likely going to be there. Most likely that if a psychic medium ever went to Daytona 500 around that part, most likely around the time of his death, or the few moments before the time of his death, there will most likely be an perceptive vision of him. And because he's racing, most likely that his perceptive spirit will come around the corner in his car and most likely set off the paranormal equipment. And most likely as well, for the relief of other people that are going to hear this, when he crosses the lap line in his spirit form, when he crosses the finish line, the final lap in his spirit form, he will most likely probably be up for question and answering in the pits, where you would normally be after a race. and who knows what happens from there. It's not. I've never really thought of actually going to Daytona to do spiritual sessions, but to whoever else needs to hear this, raise hell, praise Dale. Dale Earnhardt was born on March 29th, 1951. He was taken from us far too soon when he ultimately died at Daytona 500 International Speedway at the age of 49 on February 18th, 2001. Now, I want you all to have a minute silence for the death of a legend, starting now. Thank you for that minute of silence. I really do appreciate that minute of silence if you did pitch along for that. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Goodbye.